1520. ठीक ठाक. अरे भाई 3219 runs. Purana Tungga 3199 ke 3129. Doping.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And already we're underway here.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback,
Shoots! Pirlo with the clearance. Good steal, he just read it. Now it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Conte. And that's been intercepted.
he read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Now it's Pato. Knocks it into space. And he was quick to react. Courtois hunts it upfield. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Face to face with the big chance! Goal! Arsenal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Could be danger here. Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And it's Zico. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Chance!
क्या कर रहा है यार?
A game of thrills!
क्या आगे चला कर साला तेरे को कौन बोला यार आगे
Well,
जाने?
going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The
Simple as you
15
like,
intercept.
the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good,
There
Dieter.
you go.
Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Messi, and here's Alvarez. He could be in here.
Well, he got rid because he was under
Tutti
pressure.
Alvarez को.
Now it's Zico. We've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. It's a sharp pass. And smartly reclaimed. Zico is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Messi. And He's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Pato. Alvarez. He's had a shot!
क्या कर रहा है यार वो अल्वारेज
United!
वो अल्वारेज को
And
घूम
the
कर रहा है क्या
comeback
नहीं
is complete!
ये घूम कर रहा है क्या उसका
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that
Alvarez
quality on the
का
final
मुंह खा रहा
pass.
है सब
We've got it
हालत
here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it
आज तो
happen.
नहीं छीना उसको तब से खेलने दे रहे पहला गोल ही नहीं देना
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on,
Arre
or
bhai.
even better, can they get another?
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, there's the whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
हराएगा साला कुत्ता खेलना रे मार के गाना में घुस के
Here we go again.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That's a lovely pass. Alvarez. Now it's Pato. And this is Messi. Pato. Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, that's a fine
मार
interception.
मत उसका
Pirlo gets it clear.
अरे भाई तुम लोग
Zico. Eto.
एक साल का टाइम
So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? The ball is loose and the chase is on.
हटा भाई हो गया था हेलो करेंगे हम लोगों से हमने अभी फिर से फिफ्टी नंबर किया खेलना रे गांडू एक हर की इनका गान फटता है बैक लाइन
Substitution for Arsenal, number 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Is number 5. Substitution.
Just off target.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. That's just playing it safe and simple. Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's an excellent interception. Eto, he is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And it's Eto.
खड़ा रहे
Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. And they've got rid. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That has been knocked clear. Zico. Quality ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Zico.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
धोलो
There will be 1 minute at
There'll be
a
a
time.
minute of stoppage time. Now it's Messi. And this is Pato. Alvarez. Can he finish? It's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
किला मार दिया यार टीम को
And we're done.
इतना अच्छा प्लेयर है वो
Arsenal illustrating perfectly the
राइट
fickle
में
nature of
क्या
football.
कर रहे हैं भाई
Everything looked so
राइट
good
बैक
for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times,
यार राइट बैक मुझे से खोला पहला फालतू हराया यार फालतू Alvarez salah kutan अरे खेलना भाई
the noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Arsenal.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
We have a great finisher here in Darwin Núñez. In my view, he's someone who's got it all. I think he's got the full package. We know he's strong aerially. We know he's got the pace. but he's also got a wonderful first touch and some great technique, and he has the imagination, the finishing imagination as well to cap it all off. This guy's going places.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. And it's Lopez. Now it's Torres. And Torres! What about that from Fernando Torres?
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rijkaard. Tchouameni.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And they've got a throw. Fermin has it out wide and in space. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Conte, Darwin. Aimed beyond the defence. And that pass just didn't quite work. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it.
And it's Lopez. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. Neymar. He's tried one! Magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
White with the clearance. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
White wins the duel this time. Neymar. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Pinches it off him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Threads one in. Oh, no joy this time. And there is the half-time whistle. So your views on the first half?
Arsenal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep it closing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Tchouameni. Now Tonali. A probing pass. Chips it through. Van Nistelrooy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Just about up to the hour now. Tries to pass it through.
Eto'o really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's managed to get free. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Referee has just said play on. And that's a dangerous ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's had it taken off him. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. No, again there's no way through. It's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. We have already started here. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
This is Owen. Now, he's got space here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. David Villa. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Baresi. Now it's Eto'o. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this the chance to fire his team in front.
That is some save from De Gea.
So it is still 0-0. Kukçu tries to play it through. It's a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, perfectly measured that. De Gea claims comfortably. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Villa. Played out wide. Can he get it through? That is good alertness. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's an imaginative pass. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And this is Owen. Kukçu.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Vinicius Junior. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Owen. And this is Owen. He has found the way through. And a chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Brilliantly cut out. Danger averted for now.
There will be 1 minute added
There's
time.
a probing ball. Cleared without hesitation. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Tonali. Now it's Villa. Well, there's the clearance. Caught offside that time. Chiellini. Now Tonali. Alexander-Arnold, who does have an assist to his name. Arsenal still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And it's Eto'o. Arsenal finding their passes. And he's there to belt it away.
The attendance for this match was 60,000.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, he's been caught napping!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckham with the clearance. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Zanetti. De Gea getting this one clear. Quality ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Villa, and this is Ibrahimovic.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 23, Vinicius Junior. Number 8, Kukçu. Number 2, Conte. Coming on the field,
Rijkaard.
number 5, number
And this is Eto'o.
22, Danny
And he's
Olmo.
taking no chances
Number
there.
18, Frank
Batistuta,
Lampard.
always looking for that half a
Substitution.
chance. De Gea is there to clear. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, that's well spotted. Kyle Walker. Now
There
he's
will
off
be
and
1
running.
minute added time.
Great ball if he can get there.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And we're done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, super ball. Cleared away. Knocks it into space. And this is Puskás. Great vision. Can he latch on to this? That's been cut out, well played. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Olise. Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! There it is! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. Now it's Olise. And he's managed to get free. Cross needs... Oh, taken with style! Oh, offside.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. A probing pass. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left.
Tries a shot! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Vinicius Junior. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Walker cuts it out. Bastoni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Thuram gets it away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Lampard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Xabi Alonso really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Well, that's a clever-looking ball. He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Platini.
We have got changes here
Number
from
3,
both sides, in fact.
Xabi Alonso. Number 14, Van Dijk. Coming on the field.
So, Jim, is that the manager
Number
telling the
13,
forwards that they must
Danny
stay
Olmo.
forward for now?
Well, I think
Number
he just
22,
is concentrating on the shape
McAllister.
here, and he
Number
wants them to
4,
press
Piqué.
as high as they can and get in the
Substitution.
right position to do that collectively.
Now there's a fine ball, and that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. It's not an especially good pass, that. And he's there to get it away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Both sides
Batistuta.
then taking this chance
Number
to
10,
turn to their benches.
Olise. Coming on the field.
Arsenal
Number 20,
have reclaimed it.
Filippo
Now it's
Inzaghi.
Darwin.
Number 69, Esteban.
Arsenal
Substitution in
clearly
progress.
are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well read, nice interception. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Olmo. That ball looks a good one. And it's hoisted clear. It's gone for a throw-in. Look at the great chance! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Shot a goal! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Number 20.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left.
Decent chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! say himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Baresi spots it and intercepts. And that's it. Arsenal played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.